All right, what's up, guys? So this video's purpose is going to be discussing Alex Hormozi's day and how he says we should schedule our days, especially when running an agency. And so this is going to give a lot of clarity to you guys who are in the beginning of SMMA or e-com or whatever you guys are doing, but a lot more clarity to how you should structure your day for maximum productivity. Because the truth is, Alex Hormozi, one of the things that two of the most important things that he said amount to the success that he has is first questioning limiting beliefs that he has, whether it's deadlines or goals, like asking, hey, why is this taking so long? Hey, let's get this done today. And just being around such relentless A team players that goals just seem so crazy to the average person. So one is questioning limiting beliefs and expectations and deadlines and why is this taking so long? Let's get it done now. The second is un his productive 3 to 4 mornings of just deep focus work every single morning. And so these 3 to 4 hours are incredible because, guys, it's the Pareto distribution. 20% of the inputs amount to 80% of the outputs. And so, meaning most of your day can be spent on just getting clients, but over time, it's going to compound onto itself. And that the 20% of the inputs you work are going to amount to almost 80% of the outputs. For example, it's exactly why when Elon Musk bought X, he fired 80% of the company because you realize at the end of the day, you don't need that many people to run X. And so he kept 20, fired 80, Pareto distribution in effect, 80-20 rule. Okay. But let's get into it. So Hormozi breaks this down by 4-4-4. First 4 hours is building. Okay. Second 4 hours is outreach because no one knows who you are. And the third, fourth hour is results for clients, is getting results for clients, and downtime work, which is learning new skills, improving your products. Okay. So in the first 4 hours of the day, guys, whether this is SMS or email marketing that you guys have to dial in, whether it's increasing show up rate and making sure that, yes, of course, if 10 clients, if 10 prospects do agree to speak with you, or if 10 clients do sign up on your calendar or on your calendar booking page, that they show up to the call. And there's a lot more to it than just simple reminders like, hey, call in 12 hours, see you soon. Hey, call in 8 hours, see you soon. There's a lot more to it. And that's why if you understand sales and marketing, you can pretty much do anything. And so the first 4 hours, you have to be building systems, you have to be building things that will allow you to build such a strong foundation that when it is time to scale, you do not have any worries, you do not have any complaints or stress. Now, there will always be problems. That's a fact. If you think that it's going to get easier, it's not. It's that the problems are going to evolve. And what does this mean? You as a person, you as a leader should be developing your own skills, developing your own product in your own team so that when these problems do arise, you are ready and have the skills at hand to tackle them head on. And if you don't, then pay someone to fix your problem. Now you could either do it on your own, learn new skills, and that's entirely fine, right? But like I say all the time, invest in courses, invest in mentorships, invest in programs, because at the end of the day, there's an ignorance tax to what you do, and it's exactly like what we do with prospects and sales calls, defining the negative pattern. And so it's like, oh, what happens then 6 months down the road if nothing changes? Obviously, nothing's going to change. So what does that mean for your company? How much more jobs can you handle at current capacity? Oh, 10 jobs a month at a $15,000 average price point. Oh, okay, that's 150 grand each and every single month for the next 6 months, year, or however long it is moving forward. And are you okay with losing this amount of money each and every single month? Absolutely not. Same thing applies to you guys watching this, building an agency. There's an ignorance tax to everything you don't know. And there are known unknowns, and then there are no unknown unknowns. And those unknown unknowns kill you. I just joined another mentorship, and there are already things that I didn't even know I wasn't doing. Like, it's crazy. It's truly crazy. There's levels to the game. And you just don't know. Like, you just don't know. And I don't blame you, right? But first 4 hours is building systems. Second is outreach. Now, the CEO of acquisition.com, Hormozi's best friend, Hormozi's CEO, Hormozi's one of his business partners. It's either you're not good at what you do or nobody knows who you are. That's pretty much the two bottom line reasons. Now, yes, when it comes to sales, uncertainty, trust, fear, there's a lot more into it, but you should be doing so much volume that it's impossible to fail. And this just simply means setting and taking sales calls. This is the boring work. This is the boring work that you don't want to do, but is necessary in order to get to that next level. And yes, you can do paid ads and scale paid ads, and I entirely get that if you have the capital to rip off the bat. But when building a team, when building a setting and sales team, they will report to you in the beginning stages until you decentralize yourself from the equation. But in that meantime, you have to know everything about setting. You have to be good at sales calls. Or you can outsource, hire, and delegate a sales manager almost immediately if you don't know what you're talking about. But the chances are, if you truly want to get good at sales, if you truly want to have a skill that's applicable to any field in life, learn sales, get good at it, start setting your own appointments, and just be absolutely ruthless on the call because you don't have time to waste. And when you are in a crisis or are in a situation where there's two different choices you can go down, like for example what I spoke about with either learning the skill or outsourcing it right away. I like to put myself in binary persona, and that binary persona of me is that person, that individual of Marco Musso who is making six figures a month. What would they do in this exact moment? And the truth is, I'd learn all the skills. I'd get good at everything so that I can become the leader that I want to become. Because me personally, and it does come back to what you want. If you don't want to learn sales and you just want to outsource it, sure, do whatever you want. But it goes back to what you want and the goals that you have in mind and the future that you envision for yourself in the person that you're becoming. And so, outreach, next 4 hours, do so much volume that it's impossible to fail. Reverse engineer your goals. So this means like start with like 50K a month. Okay, 50K a month, 50K a month takes, let's say 50K a month. It would take, let's say you close at 30%, right? So you close at 30% and you're getting, let's say 10 sales calls a week. Okay, 50K a month in MRR, 10 sales calls a week. Let's say your average price point on a monthly retainer is 2K. So you're basically making 6K in brand new cash collected each and every single week times four. That's $24,000 in new MRR. And so simply, if you want to get to 50K a month, you just would double this. Okay, you see? But now it would be 20 sales calls, which would be 48K a month in new cash collected each and every single month. And so the way we make this unreasonable, guys, is by saying, okay, let's take 50 sales calls a week. Do you think you could hit it in 50 if you're taking 50 sales calls a week? Hell, yes, you can. And so in the beginning, nobody knows who you are. Do as much outreach as you can, and make it impossible for you to fail by doing so much volume, while also reverse engineering your goals. Okay. Now, next four is fulfillment, your service, your actual product, what people are actually paying you for to make them money. Because at the end of the day, guys, here's the truth. If your product is shit, the market will tell you. And the market will tell you by churn is being high, churn is high, can't build anything sustainable. Okay. And the market is the best feedback to your products. And so when you schedule, onboarding forms, or if a client wants to leave, you ask them, hey, what can I improve here? Hey, why did you buy? And this is extremely important because you have to use the market as feedback. I cannot emphasize this enough because the market is going to tell you right away whether or not what you're doing is shit or whether or not what you're doing is good. And this is so, so freaking important. And so every single evening you should be spending either asking yourself, how can I make this better? What ads should I be running? What should I be testing? What angles I could be testing? And this is so that over the course of 6 months to a year of you doing this consistently every single night, you will have the best product on the market if you just are relatively aware and use your brain in the slightest. Okay, so I hope this video helps you guys understand the the productivity hack and the productivity way in which you should schedule your days. 4 hours building, second 4 hours outreach. Nobody knows who you are. The last 4 hours results, new skills, improve your products. And so I hope this video helps you guys understand how you should, if you haven't already, productize yourself each and every single day. And yes, there are exceptions, but this is in general. All right, peace.